over 72% of your very physical body is water. If the water doesn't behave well with you, you're done. Your physical life is going to be a horror story in so many ways. You can be vaccinated for every disease there is and there isn't, but your physical life is going to be a horror story because water does not respond well to you. Why wouldn't water respond well to you? To put it in a very simplistic way, if you do not approach this dimension consciously or unconsciously, appropriately, water may choose not to respond to you well. You may be living wantonly right now, but water is responding largely to your karmic substance. The fundamental reverb that you're setting forth, based on that, accordingly it'll respond. So, if we find that somebody has this issue of the very water, which is nearly 2/3 of our body, or more than 2/3 of our body, nearly 3/4 of our body, is not behaving well within us and just about everything is going wrong with the system, then water-based kriyas and karmas are done so that you make friends with water. Because if you're not friends with food, you can still manage, it's only 12%. But if you're not friends with water, physical life is going to be a horror story. So to keep this relationship between the water that's around us and the water that's within us and the water that has to come into us today, to keep a good relationship, to keep that kind of relationship, that even if it's dirty water, once it enters you, it'll dance in joy. If you keep your situation like that, physical health, your physical life on all levels is well taken care of. It's not that air, fire, earth, not important, it's important. But in sheer volume, water wins. Most nations turning democratic majority, you know the value of majority. And among the ingredients, leaving the Akash, which is of a completely different nature, among the four, water has a more active role, more participatory role compared to the other elements. What does this mean in our day-to-day life? What does this mean in our process of creating health, well-being, intelligence, agility, and the spiritual possibility? What does it mean? What it means is, you can either float on the water or you can drown. That's what it means. The same water can take you places. The same water can drown you. So, the dimension of water, much has been said in recent times. And we know that we can change the molecular composition of water with any kind of reverb or vibration. The way the water structures itself, the way the molecular structure changes so rapidly, and water has almost like how human body has cells. Water has its own cellular structure, and this cellular structure can change with even smallest inputs of vibration. Vibration can come in the form of touch, in the form of thought, emotion, a look, or an utterance of a sound, a mantra, or just the presence. Or if one is meditative, it's a known thing. These are recorded now.